and welcome to the Code Clarity podcast. I'm Jean.
And I'm Rina, and today we're talking about a very recent case ruling, which was versus Novartis, about this article that they had online, a disease awareness article, which was published on the Mail Online platform. Now, you'll be able to see on the image there that there were a number of sharing buttons at the bottom. Jean, what was the issue around sharing buttons?
Well, there wasn't really any issue around the sharing buttons at all. So, I mean, the panel said that it was fine to have those sharing buttons, and that even if the sharing buttons moved position, so sometimes, X used to be called Twitter, was before Facebook or whatever, then that was fine. That was dynamic content. So what this case absolutely shows us is that it's okay to do this sort of activity, and it's okay to have sharing buttons. I think the issue came with what the sharing buttons led to. So Rina, what was that issue? Because that's what caused the breach.
Yeah, so really the issue was that if I was to share this article with you on email, a template would have been created. And so Novartis could demonstrate that the signatory could see there were sharing buttons, but there was no evidence that the signatory had actually gone on and checked what was on those templates when the material had been disseminated, albeit by another person to a contact of theirs. And they were found in breach for this matter. Now, we don't necessarily agree with people's interpretation of that ruling, and they sort of form our top tips. So our first top tip is that sharing is good, sharing is caring. Please don't take away from this case, oh my God, we're not allowed to use sharing buttons. Second top tip, Jean?
Second top tip is it's okay for dynamic content. That's fine. You just have to be aware of what could happen, not necessarily, showing every possibility of what that is.
Yeah. And the third top tip is that please make sure that when you're a signatory and you're checking these things off, that you've checked what the templates look like when a material is shared. We don't think it's essential that you have certified that, but it should at least be in the approval system with a trail that you've checked it.
Yeah, just demonstrating that you have seen what that looks like. Although, again, it could completely change. Somebody could, you've got a template, somebody can completely change that template, but that is not what the ruling was around.
Cool. Thanks very much, Jean.
Right, thanks a lot. Bye.